Hi, this is Jenenne Macklin, and welcome to our 21-day transparency challenge. We want you to get real. We want you to be transparent, ultimately to get happy. This is day 8. And first of all, I just want to give a shout out to all of you who are participating in the challenge because you guys are amazing. Some of the information that you're sharing, the transformations that you're making, the old thoughts that you're releasing, the way you are allowing yourself to be inspired and empowered by this process is just amazing. More than I could have ever hoped for. And thank you so much for your comments. And as I said, I'm committed to responding to each one of them. So today is day 8, and so we start with relationships. And oftentimes when we think of relationships, we think about who we're in relationship with. And that's really fine. Today, I want you to think about how you're in relationship with yourself. Because yourself is ultimately the foundation of all the relationships that you have. And I was listening to something my mentor, Lisa Nichols, was saying, and she basically said that we are the example of how people treat us, and we really want to give them a great example. So the question today is, how are you in relationship with yourself? And what that means to me is, how are you in relationship as it relates to valuing yourself, honoring yourself, respecting yourself, taking care of yourself, being there for yourself, being your own best friend, your inner coach? How are you there for yourself? How are you being in integrity in relationship with yourself? Whew. Now, for me, that's been a journey. I'd say that's become more of a focus for me in the last 6 or 7 years. I remember when I moved into my home, which is where you are with me now in the living room, I really had to stop and ask myself some questions like, what do you want? What color do you want your walls to be? What's important to you? What's going to nurture you and feel good to you living in your space? What's going to make you smile when you wake up in the morning? Those are just the beginning questions, along with learning to value myself and changing the conversation, the quality of the conversation that I have with myself so that it's one that empowers me and uplifts me when no one else is around, or being willing to hear, those places where it's kind of ouchy or maybe a little tender and be able to sit with that tenderness and not run from it and honor that aspect of myself as well as the fun and silly aspect. So all of those pieces to myself, I am learning more and more of how to be in integrity with myself and what it means to slow down and listen to that voice within that's guiding me, usually to myself more than anything else. So I invite you to spend some time with that question. How are you in integrity with yourself? How are you in relationship with yourself? What's the example that you're giving others about how to treat you and how you're going to show up in your relationship with you? Because how you are with you is ultimately what we vibrate and emanate into the world and the universe, and really connects through the law of attraction and draws to us people who are vibrating in that same area and that same frequency, shall I say. So there's the question for today, and I look forward to hearing your comments, and I look forward to seeing you on day 9. Have a great day. Bye.